This, I think, is my favourite place in Oxford. Here on Merton Street, in the heart of Oxford.
We are situated pretty much slap bang in the middle of Oxford.
So you can just wander down the cobbled street and come and say hi.
My name is Craig Greenhouse. I am the resident pro at Oxford University Real Tennis Club.
I'm Chris Lintott. I'm, astrophysics real tennis world champion, club player. I've been Brody captain, and I'm here about 3 or 4 times a week.
We were founded in 1595. We're the second oldest club in the country, behind RTC.
It's one of what was several courts in Oxford that served the university and the people of the town.
There were 3 courts here, and the other 2 have subsequently closed.
Tennis has been played on this site since about 1595.
At that time, all the games were part of gaming or betting, rather like horse racing today, so it's incredibly popular. I'm Neil Mortensen, I'm president or chair of the Oxford University Tennis Club.
If you go to the Ashmolean Museum, you go to the coin display, they have these little copper coins with tennis rackets on them that were given out as change by the professionals. You can't use them in the club shop anymore, but they do take cards now. Shows that things change even in real tennis.
You might expect that all courts will be exactly the same size throughout the country, but they're not, they're all slightly different.
So if you play in Oxford, you learn to love the court. Firstly, it's a court for lazy people. It's the smallest court, so the ball is always almost within reach. You always feel like you can get to it.
It's regarded as the smallest court in the world.
Visiting players talk a lot about our tambour, which is at a different angle from other people's.
The tambour's very odd. It's completely different to any other tambour in real tennis.
It's very satisfying when the ball goes behind them. But actually, I think they should worry about the low penthouses.
And the penthouse is a little bit lower. The penthouse is a bit shallower.
All sorts of different serves become possible because we've got a false floor. And the penthouses are about a foot lower than they should be. So you can do things like bang the ball onto the top and watch it confound your opponent.
The floor is an old Bickley floor. It's a stone slate. It's relatively flat. Obviously, all tennis courts have their own quirks in certain areas of the court. But I'd say this is quite a neutral, pretty smooth court. Yeah, quite quick off the floor actually.
It's a friendly court. I think away from the playing, the fact that you come through this club room to get on or off court means it's a very social place. You get to see the people who are playing before and after you. And it really does feel, I think, like the friendliest real tennis club.
Well, if you came to the club, you'd come through our front door, and before you get to the court, you get to our club room, where there's a bar and so on, so very nice seating, and then around the court you can watch the games in progress.
So compared to some other clubs, we are relatively small. We do have some very nice quirky functions. We have a bar area. We have a meeting room upstairs, which is really nice.
Upstairs, we have either a boardroom or a dining room, depending on what you want to call it. Very nice changing rooms. It, of course, isn't part of a school. It, of course, isn't part of another sports centre or anything like that. So this is the only facility on site, a single real tennis court.
The tournaments for the club members, we obviously have the in-house tournaments. We have the Aberdare Cup, we have the Pamela Wallace, which are our club tournaments. We have the Night Cup, which is our level singles. We have some mixed doubles. We have some open doubles.
My 2 favourite tournaments are the Strut & Parker, which is our equivalent of Pennant. It's competitive, it's teams, it's pretty silly, it's timed tennis, and everyone takes it just seriously enough to make it fun and not seriously enough that it's pretty social. So that's always a good time. That runs through the winter months in the evenings. I'm also a big fan of the Barber Lintott doubles, which is the mixed doubles handicap tournament. That's very social and getting really competitive.
The real big difference from many other clubs is that we have undergraduates who both learn and begin to play, some of them very, very well.
Well, the highlight is obviously the varsity, Oxford versus Cambridge.
Varsity match is the big end of season finale, Oxford versus Cambridge, and it's played at Lord's.
We host the second varsity every other year.
I'm Natalie. I've been in the club since 2016. I first started playing when I moved to Merton for my PhD.
Yeah, well, they integrate really well. The students and the seniors mix in really well. As soon as term starts, that's when it starts to get really busy when the students come back.
Yes, we got 8 free lessons before the varsity match, and we also got some team coaching every week for 2 of the terms in the build-up to the varsity match, and subsidised courts.
actually it mixes really rather well because you meet some very interesting people. I mean, I hope the students feel they meet some interesting people. We certainly meet some very interesting students.
So it's a really good chance to get to know a cross-section of Oxford, to really bring everyone in the city into the same place. And I really enjoy playing with the students.
Often the undergraduates are improving very quickly, so the seniors find themselves struggling sometimes to beat the undergraduates, even though the undergraduates haven't been playing very long.
One tip, if you're going to play the students, 8:15 on a Thursday morning is a particularly good time. I reckon it's worth a couple of handicap points.
Contact the pros about a scheme we have for a taster session, special introductory membership arrangements, special introductory fees or costs for a racket and so on.
It's a club that's open to town, to university people from the age of 14 to 70. So it's a really social, friendly place. But the best thing to do is pick up the phone, talk to the professionals, and come down and have a game, whether you're new to real tennis or whether you're already obsessed with this most wonderful of sports. Just give us a call and come and see us. You'll love this court.